Ups I got for selling me clothes, ups for selling me blanket. If ever I list for the soldier again, devil shall be me sergeant.
Right ladies, gentlemen, as you can see there, I'm just trying to do a quick film on the Alpkit water carrier. I could have easily have just leant down on the bank and got some water in there, but no, let's just see if it's a little bit more versatile. Attach a bit of paracord, something you're going to have on you, to one of the secure D-rings. That's a 8 litre water carrier. Obviously dropped it off the bridge. As soon as it got some water, then it started to self-fill. It's got stiff collars on it, which helped. And just collected some water in the same way I've collected some dry grass on the way over. Foraging, I think it's called, taking stuff from the land. But yeah, just going to do a little oh, how impressed I am with the it's an Alpkit. I have no allegiance to this company. I do not own shares in this company. I have not had nothing free from this company. I have, however, been that impressed with their products that I've bought some of them with my own hard-earned. So yeah, I'm just going to do a review. Cool, who am I to do a review? I'm going to show you what I like about this and see what you think, and it's up to yourself. But it's an Alpkit water carrier. I always like to have things in my kit that will perform many different tasks, and as you've seen one, I've just gathered a load of water. Bearing in mind there, ladies and gentlemen, little role play here, it's a cliff, there's no way I can get down to the river, so I've just showed you how I can lower it down and then collect water. Maybe it's too dangerous to go near the river's edge, or it's a fast flowing river, but there you go. There's that water. I've got no other water on me, so it's a very hot day. I'm just going to try and visit the plateau, see how that's going on, and I will filter this water, and if I can't achieve it, then guess what, I go home a very thirsty little puppy. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to do a little show and tell on the old Alpkit water carrier. Anyway, take care. Right ladies and gentlemen, back up on the bridge now. Just use it as a demonstration to say the thing's got the strength to lower it down. You know, that's good 5 litres water in there. It's an 8 litre bag. Going to be using a what people call a Millbank bag. Martin, the big fella, Outlander Bushcrafters on the old Bushcraft show, come out of Military Martin, just handed me that. There you go, fella. Apparently I do a lot of saying. No, that was just a little flashback from Martin, so give that a whirl. Instructions on these things, if they've got to be soaking wet. So I'm now going to see if I can transport this. It's about 500-600 metres, and is it strong enough? Will it do it? As we see, there's no water leaking out of it because it makes it a water carrier. It's absolutely fantastic. Strip the lip at the top with a D-ring, and the little water carrier strong enough. Job done. So 2 for 1. I'm going to unclip that. Yeah, I'm just going to drop that in there. It can soak as I'm walking along. And here we go. Right ladies and gents, it's not designed to stand up on its own, but here we go.
I was wondering what you're doing, that's all.
I'm just doing a quick film on a little bit of equipment.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm not talking to myself, honestly. See, even the locals like me missus think I'm mad. Ladies and gents.
I ain't local, I'm from Tottenham, mate. Don't get existed.
Oh no, sorry, I'm just talking to the camera, love.
I ain't a local.
Oh, that was a weird interaction, wasn't it? I'm not sure if I'm going to leave that in or not. But anyway, ladies and gents, there's the Alpkit water carrier. It's folded over at the top. It has got a strap. I don't appertain to carry the strap, although I don't see why you couldn't. I'm going to whip this bit of paracord off now, just because it's probably going to be a bit of a pain as I'm walking along with it. But anyway, ladies and gents, the Alpkit water carrier. It's not leaking in any way. It's robust enough to hold that much water, and that's where the water level is. So with this sun, I can't actually see, troops, if I'm actually on the camera or not, but there you go, bit of shoddy filming. Wow. Take care. Right, good evening, ladies and gents. Getting late in the day now, but yeah, tracks. I just did a couple of reconnaissances of other places, so I've probably gone at least nearly 2k. Some of it I feel takes too long to do so, but here we have the Alpkit improvised water carrier. Now, they're charging you £8 for this. Okay, it's an 8 litre water carrier. The various attachments we've just seen all work, can be docked into the water if need be off a cliff or a bank. Now here's a little rub with this. KISS, keep it simple, keep it stupid. You haven't got one of these fancy camelback sort of, you know, taps and all that, all add to the weight, all add to the cost. You have to invoke a little bit of science with this when you hang it up. You always make sure the bottom where the water is pointing downwards, and the top, which does roll over rather in the same way as a dry sack does and clips together, is always at the top. And that's it. You don't need to do with the flash and fancy stuff. So what I'm going to do now, as you saw me earlier on there, I dunked the old Millbank bag in there. I'm going to set up the Millbank bag. I'm not going to film all that. You might see it just all hanging down the tree or whatever. First time I've done this sort of arrangement. I will then take the water from the water carrier into the Millbank bag and drop it straight into a cup, because I'll tell you what, brew, I would take human life for a brew now, and I'm getting quite dehydrated there as it goes, because it's a wonderful day, lovely day, but ever so muggy. Anyway, ladies and gents, bring you back later on. Right there, ladies and gents, it's all set up now. A very simple arrangement. Bit of paracord. Also I've got the cider mug down there. This has been wet because I kept it in there. Job done, 2 for 1. And here's another little rub. You know, we're talking nothing flash, nothing fancy. I now need to transfer the water to there. I don't want to lose any of the water, so tipping it was an option, but hey ho, mother invention today is nothing flash, nothing fancy, just get the job done. Watch. I should have taken a little bit more time. There we go, there's more than enough to fill that Crusader cut there. And lesson for next time is run another bit of cord just to stop the lateral movement as opposed to the vertical. But it's working, I don't need to keep filling it up. You can see what I mean by that, okay? Would have been nice to have a little sort of Millbank bag type tap at the bottom, but we don't need it. And for £8, okay, keep that in your mind, for £8. And there you go, Martin, thank you very much, mate. The old Millbank bag, give that the first wash out. I've had it in water twice, and I've just given it a slight boil, which was something we was always told to do in the army. You know, when they're new, you don't know where the Millbank's been, where it's coming from. Give it a little boil. I don't mean like boil it up, because that probably won't do it a great deal of good, but just give it a good old wash in the washing machine on a hot wash. Job done. No fabric, okay? I'll just stick it in a saucepan, and give that a clean that way, yeah? Just heat up the material a little bit. But there we go, ladies and gents. So I've captured the water, I've transported the water. Okay, I can't help the wind. Like I say, another bit of paracord lateral will stop that. I can't help the wind. But as we can see there, this Alpkit improvised water carrier certainly seems to be doing the job so far for me. Bearing in mind that could have been the only thing I had or had left to carry water. But anyway, you don't need to see water coming up. I want to get that on, give that a boil, because I'm gagging for a brew, ladies and gentlemen. So an unusual transfer method with the old mess tin. Just got the job done. Doesn't have to be flash or fancy, does it? You don't have to spend like loads and loads of money either. Take care. Right, ladies and gents, there we see it set up, the improvised water carrier, £8 from Alpkit. Bearing in mind I've paid for these, I don't sort of get anything for free or whatever. Blinding bits of kit. Originally I first saw these, David Frears had some when we was out camping one time, and I thought, yeah, nice bits of kit. So I got two. I got two for 16 quid, £8 each, 8 litres, £1 a litre. You can't chuckle for that sort of money. But there you go. There's the improvised water carrier. I've humped that for near enough 2 kilometres. Dropped it down, as I say, into the water. It's tough, it's robust, it's just got the job done for me. And there is a Crusader cup full of water there that's ready for me to get a brew on. But just before, I'm going to finish this off quickly, give you a close-up view. Bearing in mind, if I get a nice bit of kit and I think it's a brilliant price, you know, I'm just going to pass it on to everybody else, because that's what it's all about. Any time I buy something, I look for a review on it, because I ain't got a lot of cash like you guys to spin about anyway. So here we go. Right, so here's a little myth there, ladies and gentlemen. I keep calling it the Alpkit water carrier. It's not a water carrier, it's a dry bag, okay? But what you've just seen it do is perform exceptionally well in the role as an improvised water carrier, and I've just done it. I thought about just telling you about it, but you know, a demonstration's far better than any type of walk-through, talk-through. But here we have it here, like I say, cost 8 quid from Alpkit. Cheers for David Frears, he needs a shout out for this, because that boy's got a good eye for kit, and he's like me, canny with his brass light, you know. You know, he's got a family and so forth, same as I, bills to pay. But it is made out of a really robust rubberized material. I'll pull it inside out, but all the tapes are seal seamed. It's got a piece of nylon in there which makes the top very stiff for when you want to roll it down. And with a dry bag, as you do, you click it shut, okay? Now at the bottom it's got an attachment point. Now this attachment point, I wondered how strong they would be, and all the seam sealing around the bottom. That has had water in it for 24 hours. Last night I filled it up and hang it on my fence. When I come out, there was not a drop of water leaking out of it, ladies and gents. So this will hold water for 24 hours at least, okay? You've got attachment points all the way around on the side, so if you needed to attach it to your Bergen, you've got, okay, it's red, that's not a problem for me. A 20mm nylon clip, really good buckles, really good Fastex buckles, a D-ring. I've utilised all of them so far. Now we're looking at it because it is a dry bag. It will perform 2 for 1 special offer. Hey ho, 2 reasons for getting it, 2 reasons for carrying something, ladies and gents. When I went to the old Bushcraft show, I thought, yeah, you minging little twat, you can't be like in the same gear all the time. Inside this bag, it's 8 litres. Let's just transfer that. I had a spare pair of socks, pair of pants. I had a pair of trousers went in there, and a French Norwegian top, okay, and it was full. But yeah, so that is just a nice size as well. When these things are full up, to drop straight in the top of a Bergen, so they're like stacked up with your various amounts of kit in it. I think it's a wonderful piece of kit. It's worked well for me, it's kept my kit dry, and it's also allowed me to carry water, just say 1800 metres, let's not argue the toss about a couple of 100 metres in there. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to finish that off there. I'll drop a link into it. If you think that's, let your eyes be the guide there, and I will turn it inside out just to show you the whole thing if you're going to do a review. I like to do it properly. Because if you look at somebody who comes across this and looking for a dry bag, I certainly recommend this, and I may well buy slightly bigger ones. They come in all different sizes, you just pick the size you want. This one at the time was £8, and I've had it for a good couple of 3 months now. Always meaning to do this review, but always wanted to, I soon caught on, because first thing I did was fill it up with water and hang it up on my fence. And no water leaked out, but they've got wonderful sealed seams. All the attachment points where there's any stitching has been sealed, and it's rubberised seal all around the bottom there. So that's the outside of it. This is the inside, ladies and gents. And I'm that impressed. You know, I'm sort of well known for making things on the sewing machine, but I can't make something like this. I'm not guarantee it's waterproof. Anytime you put a stitch down something, you have to seal it like that with a proper, that's like the Gore-Tex tape. So it's top edge kit they're using, and in short, it just works. It's keep it simple, keep it stupid, and they've come up with a cracking little design. Again, I've used that strap. That's taken. There was at least 5 litres of water in that. An 8 litre bag, so it's strong and robust. So I hope that's helped anybody, or if you're looking around for a dry bag and that's certainly one will get the job done. Like I say, you can get them in bigger sizes. If you're that interested, ladies and gents, go to the site, have a dig about. I will drop the link into it, because that just makes it easier for you guys if you want to have a look at the Alpkit dry bag or wet bag. It will perform both roles, which hopefully I've shown you. So anyway, rather than bore you to death, ladies and gents, I'm going to call it quits there and say tatty bye. Take care.